Welcome back to News Geelong. The G21 Alliance covers the 5 of our local cities and municipalities and has developed many important strategies and business directions for the growth of the total region. One of the current strategies that continues to push itself to the forefront is the growth of our region. Meryl Friend spoke with CEO Elaine Carbines for News Geelong.
By 2020, the Geelong region will have over 200,000 more residents. And to make sure that we've got the infrastructure in the future to cope with all of these numbers, the G21 are having a regional development conference where they'll be able to find out what is needed in what areas to help make sure that we're prepared for these numbers of residents. We're able to speak with Elaine Carbines, the CEO of G21. Lots of people are not quite sure what G21 is all about. Could you give us just a little overview?
Sure, that's a very good question, Meryl. G21 is a company that was set up by the 5 municipalities that make up our region about 11 years ago. So that's the City of Greater Geelong, Borough of Queenscliff, Surf Coast Shire, Colac Otway Shire and Golden Plains Shire. And it was the first of its type in Australia where 5 local governments decided to work together, because historically they work in competition against each other. So they decided to work together to actually plan for the future of the region. And we have a plan that was finished about 5 years ago that was hugely consultative process. Over 1,000 people from across the region were involved in it. And that's the Geelong Region Plan, which looks at where does this region want to be by 2050? What does it look like? How's it going to work? And what sort of services can we offer the people that live here? So what we've been doing in the last couple of years is looking at how do we plan for a possible population in this region of 500,000 people by 2050. Currently we have just shy of 300,000 people living in the G21 region, but we know that over the next 20 to 30 years about another 200,000 people are going to join us here in this region, and we can either shut up shop and say we can't cope, or we can actually plan for when those people live here. It won't happen all at once, of course. So over the last 2 years, we've been doing the G21 Regional Growth Plan, which is looking at where will those people live? What areas in the G21 region can afford to grow? Which areas should not grow? Which areas should be protected and contained? And where should jobs be provided? And what infrastructure is needed to support a population of 500,000 people? So what our community said to us is we're happy to grow so long as infrastructure is provided to support that growth. Don't have more people coming here if infrastructure is not provided. So we've been working on this regional growth plan. It was approved by the Minister for Planning in April, and we were so excited that he approved it unamended, and so that is now the blueprint for planning for our region for the next 30 years. What we're doing now is looking at the implementation of that plan and what infrastructure is actually needed and when to support the population of 500,000 people. So we will be looking at the ring road. The ring road's vision is to have it swing around to the Bellarine Peninsula and finish at the Port Arlington Road. But the planning has only really been done to the Torquay Road, and we know that that will be constructed in the next few years. But we want to see that road reservation put in place and the ring road completed. What other roads need to be built or expanded, duplicated in this region? The Midland Highway is a case in point. Bannockburn is growing rapidly at about 9% per annum, but the Midland Highway is actually just a dual-lane highway, and it's very dangerous. It's the major way that people that live in Bannockburn access Geelong and access the ring road, so we want to see that duplicated. We're looking at what sort of health services are needed in the region, what sort of education services need to be provided, and what other infrastructure is needed to support another 200,000 people by 2050. What we're doing is drafting this plan, and we'll have it out for public consultation in July, running forums across each of the municipalities. So what I want to do is make sure that people in this region get engaged with that process. The more people we have giving their point of view, the better the outcome will be.
From the G21 offices in Myers Street, Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
Thank you, Meryl. The unique placement and qualities of the Torquay Bowls Club in the Surf Coast Shire is about to receive another boost with the new development of the Torquay RSL within the confines of the surrounding Taylor Park. Ian Nichols, fresh from his overseas sojourn, has more.
I'm here at the Winter Garden in McKillop Street, where Masters in the Making is the latest exhibition. Over 110 students of local Geelong art schools able to exhibit their beautiful artwork.
Masters in the Making is an exhibition that celebrates the talent of young artists in Geelong. All of the students participating in the exhibition are having art classes in the Geelong region and have selected one of their favourite pieces to be part of the show this year.
Now, this is the fourth year.
Yeah, that's right. Each year the exhibition has grown in different ways. This year we have over 100 students who are part of the exhibition from about 7 different art schools in the region, which is really exciting to see that grow and develop.
And what sort of age groups are we talking about?
It's open to students of school age, so there are kids right from preps, little 5-year-olds who are part of it, right through to teenagers. And this year we've certainly seen growth in the more senior students who have been part of the exhibition, which I think is partly due to the fact that we've now embraced technology and all of the artworks can be viewed on our Facebook page.
So with that, the exhibition's here at the Winter Garden until Tuesday,
closing on the 24th of June. Just over a week left for you to come in and see the exhibition at Art at Winter Garden on McKillop Street.
And then if people actually can't make it in, they can go, and there's a People's Choice Award.
That's right. Part of the exhibition is that a couple of judges have awarded prizes in a variety of categories for students, but you also have the chance to vote in the People's Choice Award and have your say about which piece is your favourite. You can do that here at the gallery, pop in and have a look at the artworks and fill out a voting slip, or you can go to our Facebook page and vote online.
Fantastic. Well, it's a wonderful thing, and obviously it's growing from year to year. Are you expecting more in the future?
We're certainly planning another exhibition next year, which will be the fifth Masters in the Making, and we really hope that it will continue to grow and flourish.
I suppose the best part about this is kids are doing art classes all over the place, but to actually have it displayed on the walls in an exhibition for the public at a gallery is really special.
It's so exciting because, as you say, it is a professional gallery, a beautiful space, and the excitement on the kids' faces when they were showcasing their work to family and friends at the opening event, which was attended by over 400 people, was really exciting. And as you say, a chance for the general public to also have a look and listen to these students, but also the difference that art teachers can have in nurturing that talent and really bringing out the best in students.
From the Winter Garden Gallery, Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
Thank you and welcome home, Nico. This is News Geelong as we go to a break and return with more news and weather after this.